Perkins.
Cynthia Smalley.
Perkins.
Mark Stone.
Ross Albright.
Tammy Hayden.
I'm going to do the physique division for the Nevada State Bodybuilding Championship. It's a sport of just discipline. You could cheat all you want, nobody will find out, but it's all on you and knowing whether or not you make the right moves. Kept my weights heavy, kept my reps around 8 to 10, and now that it's starting to get down to the show, I've started to lighten the weight, but now it's a lot of dumbbell work, a lot of hammer strength work and other machines. My advice would be patient. You're not going to see results within the first couple weeks, and don't give up. Just push yourself through the first few weeks of soreness, and I promise it's all going to be worth it in the end.
I've been involved in bodybuilding and running or physical activity most of my life, but I really haven't worked out with weights consistently until about 7 or 8 months ago, and I have a trainer who put me on a program and decided to do the Nevada State show. Very rewarding personally to do the work and to see the results and to be able to live in a body that you feel good in. If I can move my body into a shape that I had a vision for, then what else are the possibilities? To set a goal and to achieve it is an empowering thing.
I've been training for a competition for about, I want to say, three to 4 years. I came to American Iron, and I've never been to a gym that was this hardcore. It felt like a family environment. Everybody was real helpful. Anytime you're not exactly close to a show, you're trying to lift as heavy as you can so you can get your muscles as big and full as you can. You're not really too worried about fat or bloating or anything like that. You're just trying to get really big. As you start getting closer to the show, the weight actually lowers and the repetitions go up. You want to stick with your complex carbs, your proteins, keep your water a little bit lower toward the competition. And so everybody's different, but you just kind of play with it and learn your own body. There is no easy way around training. There is no easy way to go ahead and get the six-pack or big arms or big chest. If you don't have it and you want it, you're going to have to actually put forth the effort.
Bodybuilding has basically been my lifestyle for the last 3 years. Once I started training, the changes that I saw basically were, I felt better about myself. I noticed that I had much more confidence in myself, and I basically had a competition with myself on it every day to see how much farther I could push this and how much better I could become at it. At this point, I just wanted to be my absolute best. Even if I don't finish with the podium, it's still, for me, just getting there, the duration of time that I've put into the diet and the work that I've put in, it's really, at this point, it's just seeing it through. One of the biggest things that I've learned through training is that you have to overcome your mind telling you that it's time to stop or that you want to stop. You have to let your body do that. It's really about, everybody can reach that point of pain. It's going beyond that.
Never done shows before. Really used this show as the motivation, getting up on stage. It provides a lot of motivation to kind of get you into the gym and get things going, and it worked well for me. I took off a lot of weight, a lot of fat. I now have a lot more energy. I think my mood is better. I think it's improved everything in my life. And not to mention, now I just feel a lot better about myself. Formulate a plan is probably the #1 thing you can do in order to really be successful. You can't show up to the gym and just randomly work out whatever you want. You can't eat whatever you want. You need to really have specific goals, and you have to have a specific idea of what you're going to do. Keep track of those things and make a plan for the future. It's been amazing. I think it's had positive effects on me that I can't really express, and I don't think that I even have fully realized.
I started coming to this gym 4 years ago and was maintaining my workouts and was inspired by others here to do it, to become a bodybuilder. I've always liked the look of a strong woman, and I've always had a little bit of definition, and I've always wanted to keep that. And I just took it to another level this time. I've got the diet pretty much dialed in, and I'm following and listening to everyone that's done this before, you know, and especially the women. If there's anything in your way, you have to let that go. I've learned that the only way that I could accomplish this was staying directly focused on this goal, and I've had no life for the last 2 months. My life has been this gym and training just for this show.